The big Warzone Pacific update that brought us the brand new map Caldera has had quite a few issues, I'm sure you'll agree, and one of them without a doubt is the audio. There's already been a little update to fix some of the issues around it, but at the moment, for me at least, certain things are too loud like the airstrikes, and some things are too quiet like the footsteps. Like, I keep thinking people are running dead silence, but when I watch the kill cam, they are absolutely not. So clearly there's something not quite right, or things have shifted a little bit since Verdansk and the Modern Warfare phase of Warzone. In this video, I'm going to explain all of the different audio settings available in Warzone to see which one most suits you and your setup. Often there's not a one setting for every one kind of approach. Then I'll advise which one I think is the best for most people out there. So we're talking about a standard headset where you want to hear footsteps and other key audio cues as well as you possibly can. So let's start with studio reference. This is what the sound engineers had in mind for us when we hop into Warzone. This has the largest dynamic frequency range of all the settings. So if you have a really high-end headset and want to experience every little audio detail, you should try it out. Be aware though that this setting is more about immersiveness and realism rather than gaining tactical advantages with your audio. For example, realistically, footsteps aren't going to be that loud, so in this mode, they're just not. But in other modes that we'll get into, we can sort of cheat the system a little bit and boost those footsteps up. Next up, we have home theater, which is best for people who, you guessed it, have a home theater. This has a huge range in volume and frequency, as often home theater setups can handle all the nuances in sound at these ranges. It's recommended for people who have a 3.1 to 5.1 surround sound, but if you do have higher levels of 7.1 surround sound, you can choose dynamic home theater, which expands the boundaries of those frequencies even more, offering even more depth in sound. I've been to a friend's house and they have this setup, literally feels like I'm in a film. This is as close as non-headset audio gets to having the precision of wearing a headset. Then we've got the boost settings. Boost has neutral equalization, essentially meaning it enhances the volume of both the lower and higher frequencies, whereas boost high boosts the higher frequencies and boost low boosts the lower frequencies. So it comes down to a question of what frequencies do we want to have louder and why. Footsteps, which are one of the main things you want to hear in Warzone, register in the lower frequencies, so boost low is the best option here, and generally is the audio setting I've been telling most people to run for some time. However, at the moment in Warzone Pacific, there's kind of a new emerging audio setting which I think is absolutely fantastic, and that's the midnight mode. This is, as you can guess, made for people that play at night. It equalizes the audio to such an extent that you get a lower range of volume, so you're not going to have those crazy loud explosions completely destroying all other audio cues. Those higher volumes are brought down to a similar level to other audio. So this is great, of course, if you are playing late at night and perhaps have TV sound on where you don't want your neighbors to think they've woken up in World War III. But there's actually another advantage to having this mode on if you're a headset user too. Because it lowers the volume of those louder sounds, it means you can hear other important things like footsteps that little bit easier. So in effect, those other noises are being boosted in a sense because they no longer have to compete as hard with those louder sounds. If you usually use boost low but the audio in Caldera and Warzone Pacific at the moment just isn't working for you, try midnight mode out. It's actually a really strong option, and although it's quite under the radar at the minute, I see more and more people opting for it. So as you can see, there are different settings to suit what you want to hear, and there really are some great variety in these options. Before we go though, let's just tweak the other audio settings to make sure we've got everything sorted. I'm gonna recommend the best tweaks here for hearing footsteps and other features in the game that grant you a tactical advantage. So if you want to maximize your theater and cinematics in the game, maybe don't copy these exactly. So we've got master volume. This depends on the audio mode you do choose, but I leave mine on 100 and then change it with my headset or mix amp. This obviously isn't an option for everyone, so adjust accordingly and don't deafen yourself. For music volume, get this down to 0. This removes distractions that are particularly annoying in the late game in Warzone, where Call of Duty tried to add to the tension with some music. For dialogue volume, I recommend leaving this on, but at a lower volume than 100. I usually say somewhere between 25 5 and 40. This is great to keep abreast of what your team are doing and what close by enemies are doing. You'll occasionally hear tossing stun or planting claymore and be better informed. But at these lower volumes, it won't override the rest of your game volume. Then lastly, for effects, we want this on 100. This is because it includes things like doors opening and closing, as well as footsteps, and of course we want to hear these as clear as possible. The rest of the settings are subjective and not too important. You just want to be able to hear your teammates as clearly as possible and maybe listen to some Black Ops theme music. Hopefully this video helps you out. If it did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe whilst you're here. See ya!